Yo, it's Turn Up Tuesday, so you already know we about to get litty like my city. Dade-County in the building, say yo. Today's special guest is the big dog, Kooly3x. Kooly3x is a rapper from Miami, Florida, or as I would say, Miami. He's been doing the thing for 10 years now, period. When asked what inspired him to become an artist, this is what he said. My late Uncle Bucci, the reason, and my inspiration for music. His brand is 3x Empire, also known as 3x E. And it means everything he thinks about and everything he gives is 3 times the energy. A quote he lives by is, even when someone gives up on you, never give up on them. You can follow him on all social media platforms under Kooly3x. Not 1, not 2, but 3. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the combo. Coolio, let him know what's up. What's up? It's China the Old Song. You already know I'm excited because it's Turn Up Tuesday and I got a special guest in the building. Let him know who you are.
Name Kooly3x. You already know. Straight up in the building.
Yes, and you know I get real hyped when people from my city. He is from my city, you know, the best city ever. We're not gonna talk about Florida because it's Miami.
Miami.
Get into it.
Miami.
Period. So let's get into this interview. How would you describe your music style?
I describe it like versatile. Like I can do it all. The only thing I can't do, I'm gonna be real, can't sing. But any way I want to rap, I can rap. You know, I can tone the melody, you know, go high, I can go low with it. I can talk about the streets. I can talk about relationships. I can talk about love. You know, I could just talk about an everyday life thing that goes on in life. You feel me? So my music, I just let it know first. It's versatile.
Okay, so getting into the music, what is your creative process like?
I have to either be just zoned out, thinking of something, been through something, you know, hurt. But most times my songs come from me being just stressed out, like just sitting, thinking, like, and then I see everybody else like, yo, they blowing up. I gotta keep working. I gotta keep going. Okay, I gotta keep going. So that's how I come up with my creativity, by just staying true to me and just what I go through. I just put it in my music.
Okay, so going back into the creativity process, what is your favorite part about it?
It's the outcome of it. It's when I'm finished and how it sounded. Like and as if somebody else could listen to it and actually vibe to it. Like, yo, he's actually making sense. Oh, I could feel this. I've been through this. So the best part about that is the outcome.
Okay. So let us know about that moment when you knew that music was just for you, when you had that passion. Let us know.
July 31st of 2005. I had lost my uncle Boo, and that was like my favorite. That was more than my uncle. He was like my best friend, my dad. And they told me he always wanted to be a rapper. That's what I always wanted to do. After finding out he wanted to be a rapper, I wanted to be a rapper. Then I didn't know that I wanted to seriously be a rapper until, you know, I would start writing music, start filling my notepad up, actually work in studio sessions, and actually keep going on. So my inspiration of just ever wanted to create music was through and because of my Uncle Boo that I had lost.
Okay. When you lose somebody, that's something else, especially when they are close to you. So sending love to that, because I definitely know how that feels. So you brought up inspiration, and that's going into my next question. So what artist inspired you?
Oh, artists inspired me to start real deal making music. I ain't gonna cap. people gonna think I'm gonna give it to Bow Wow made me start the music. No lie.
Bow Wow.
I'm gonna give it to Bow Wow. Bow Wow made me start the music because I'm like, yo, this man, like, he's a kid. He's doing music. Like, his music fire. Everybody love Lil Bow Wow, Lil Bow Wow this, Lil Bow Wow that. So like, the Bow Wow saying that, like, I'm next. So I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna do it.
Okay, so what's your favorite Bow Wow joint from back then?
The favorite is, I'm not gonna lie, I got so many down from when he was little till he got older. But the favorite when he was little is basketball.
Oh, okay. Like Mike.
Yeah, like Mike. I like that one.
Okay.
I like that. I love that one. Fuck. Let's see, I almost cursed, but I love.
Well, you done said
it. I love that song right there. That's my song.
Yeah, Bow Wow is, people be sleep on Bow Wow now. They don't understand how big Bow Wow was at that time and all his hits. They be sleeping on him now because he be on some other stuff. But Bow Wow is definitely one of those artists. Fresh as I Miss, that's that song. That's that song. So why do you think people should listen to your music?
I believe the world, that we live in, everybody deserves a chance at any and everything they do. I deserve a chance for somebody to listen to my music. People deserve to be this, that, whatever they want to be. So I feel like if people listen to my music, out of some of my songs, they could grab from something that they've been through or what they're currently going through or what they, endured in their life and connect with my music and feel like, yo, he's saying this. I actually did that too. So, we probably compatible and this and that. I could feel where he coming from. This is some real life stuff. He ain't just speaking about, this and that. He's speaking about everything that's actually going on. So my music could give you a vibe. It could put you in your feelings. Or it can make you just want to, go do a drill or something. So
okay, turn up. So out of every artist, new, old, and upcoming, what makes you different?
I'm not like them. I'm not trying to be like them. I want to be me. Like, I want to step in the industry as me. I don't want to step in the industry as, he came up under this person. He came up trying to be like this person, trying to be like this person. Nah, I'm going to be me. I'm going to, walk my path for myself. So, every artist that ever came in the game, they came up under somebody, wanted to be like somebody, or they came up off the simple fact of rapping and saying, nah, I'm not trying to do that.
Okay. So let's get into this studio. How do you like the studio? Do you like to have a whole bunch of people in there, or do you like it just intimate, you and the engineer?
Sometimes just for more, hype and inspiration, I bring my little crew in there. And my crew is my little brother. So I'm never in there with a friend. Like, I don't got too many of those. Like, I'm never in there with a friend. I'm in there with my little brothers. But sometimes it'll just be me, someone, and engineer. So, but other than that, I don't like too many people. I say 4 or 5 the max. That's it. Not too many. Because I could be behind the mic. I could be thinking it sounded good, and somebody could have an input. Yo, you should do it like this, or you should do it like that, trying to, help and not tell me what to do. And I take that in and I flip it and do it like that. So
okay, so you talked about input, which is good. It's good to get input every now and then. Does that bother you sometimes, or are you open to like, okay, let me hear what you got to say about what I just did?
Nah, it don't bother me at all. Because those, I don't want to say no names, but you know who I'm talking about. I used to always sit down and, tell me, you should change it, do it like this, do it like this. Maybe if you say it this way, let me hear how it's gonna sound. And if I switch it and do it the way they tell me, and I hear it, they hear it, and I actually, I like it. Several people tell me, give me inputs on, I'm open to it.
And that's something good to have as an artist, because you want to grow as an artist. You don't want to be stuck in your ways, because you never know. Some things might help, and then some things are just unnecessary. So just, take what can help and just push away the stuff that is just BS. So as an artist, what would you like to accomplish before the year is over?
It's a lot of things, but mainly I would like to see myself stable in the industry where, like, I'm here, okay, now I could do more for me, then I could do more for my people. You feel me? Like, I want to see me succeed. That way I can see others succeed before the year over. That's my goal.
Okay, the community. I say the same thing. I definitely, if I get the opportunity and God blesses me to be bigger, I'm definitely gonna come back to the city, help people out and just give back to the community.
You're gonna become bigger.
Thank you.
You're doing what you're doing, trust me. You're gonna become bigger.
Thank you. But yeah, just to give back, I feel like that's most important, especially if you have a heart. If you don't have a heart, that's your business. But if you have a heart, most definitely give back. So getting back into the music, what is your favorite thing you put out? I ain't gonna lie, Pray, I like that. Lie to me, I like that. That's 5-5. So out of everything you put out, what's your favorite?
My favorite, it'll be like cool around, like when I'm in the stool, like when I'm by my lonely, when I'm actually, I can take a walk from the house to the store, like cool around me, but me. So, and in the streets, like, things goes on in the streets, like, that it's the street. So personally, my favorite would have to be like who.
Okay. Yeah, and I would definitely, you described your style earlier. You talked about your versatile. Come through with a come through. But when I heard it, it was giving very much gangster. It was giving very much raw. It was calling the fake out. And I definitely love that rawness for artists, because you need to keep it real. At the end of the day, whatever your truth is whatever your truth is. Because, some people out here faking, but we're not going to get into that. We're not going to get on them.
They say you got to fake till you make it. So, let them do them.
Yeah.
Let them do them.
On to the next question. So what do you feel is the most challenging thing for you as an artist?
Oh, challenging, the support. I do everything on my own. So if I have like 1 or 2 supporters, I appreciate that. But I feel like I should have, my city behind me. Like, I have some of my city behind me, because I just did a reel the other day on Instagram. That thing went to like 120,000 plays. Like, you feel me? The support is the hardest thing for artists. A team. It's the hardest thing. Without that, you're basically doing everything on your own, regardless of the fact, because it's your career. Regardless, you're going to do everything on your own. But with a team, that's a different step. That's more of a helping milestone. So I say that'd be the hardest thing for artists is support.
I can agree with that, because literally I'm doing the same thing, editing by myself, figuring out the content by myself, reaching out to artists reaching out to me. So I can attest to that. And the support is like, sometimes you're like, dang, friend, you're not gonna repost my stuff, you my friend.
You feel me?
But you can't
beg. What I do.
Yeah. But you can't beg people. They gotta want to do it genuinely. So the people that do support genuinely, shout out to them. But it's hard sometimes. So, but I understand, I can attest to that. So moving on to our last question, but we about to have fun after this interview part. What's your favorite part about being an artist?
My favorite part about being an artist is it's like when I'm in the studio, like I'm free. Like, yo, I could say what I want. I could do what I want in the studio, and other people reaction. Like that'd be my favorite. Like I get a person that be like, God damn, wait, damn, boy, yeah. I like that. Like that's my favorite part of being an artist. Like other people reaction and just being free in the studio.
Okay. The creative process is always fun, especially when you're your own boss. And I know you out there are like, keep talking, tell us more, tell us more. Listen, we told you, we came through. Now we got to go to a commercial break so we can support our Black businesses. But when we come back, we're going to see what Coolio like and what he don't like with my game, one of my favorites, Bop or Flop.
Okay.
My new single, it's your boy Kooly3x with a new single, Can You? Man, you heard it first here at Small Town Recording Studio, man. You heard me. Y'all boys ain't booking with Small Town. Y'all ain't booking with the right niggas. Right down here at 954, man. Y'all already know how we doing it, man. New single here. Can you tell me how that pain feels? Can you tell me what that love is? Can you tell me what that trust is? Can you tell me about the pain and the love and trust that a nigga had for us? Can you tell me how that pain feels? Can you tell me what that love is? Can you tell me what that trust is? Can you tell me about the pain and the love and trust that a nigga had for us? I told you I was in forever, baby, and that's how I feel. You walked about my life, can't imagine how I feel. That's all again.
You can't run from life. Right. So it's like you can't run from your past. So it's like at some point you have to sit down and address it. So and with doing that, you realize who you are.
Now that was a year after I did that. Like that picture, I think was taken because I still had a lot of hair at the time.
That's why you got the BB on, y'all. You're not trying to.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. This stuff is rough.
Like that post-grad depression, that's a tough thing because you were hearing as Mr. VCU, like you basically like on top of the world at that point, on college at least, and you're hearing all the good stuff. Oh, thank you for this. How much you made an impact on somebody's life. Professors looking at you a certain way, like, oh man, you're gonna go far. And now this graduation, you're like, all right, all these things these people said is about to take off, and nothing happens.
We are back like we never left. And, you got to know Coolio, not one time, not two times, but three times, a little more. And now we're going to see what his music taste is like with, Bop or Flop. I love Bop or Flop. Don't get on him if he don't like your favorite song. If he don't like my favorite song, I'm going to get on him. But that's just me. So we're going to get into Bop or Flop. So you have the honor of choosing. Would you like to choose 90s or present day?
Let's choose the 90s.
You want a challenge?
Let's choose the 90s.
I thought you was gonna hit me with the present day.
90s.
Okay, let's see what you know. So the first one is two of America's Most Wanted, Tupac and Snoop Dogg. People also call it Gangsta Party because that's all they said.
I don't even need to listen to that. That right there, that's a bop.
Okay. Yeah, I like this song too. Tupac be coming through. Snoop be coming through. And next up, I feel like it's everybody's favorite, but if it's not, oh well. Juicy by Biggie.
Bop.
Okay. And then going back to Snoop Dogg, Uncle Snoop. Yes, he's my uncle. I don't care if you don't know me. That's my uncle.
That's all our uncle. That's
Gin and Juice.
Oh, bop.
Okay. You look okay. Then
yes.
We're going to one of the queens, Missy Elliott, The Rain, Super Duper Fly. Y'all remember that one? Super Duper Fly. Super Duper Fly.
I'm gonna say flop with that one because I don't remember that one. But Missy is, I love Missy. Keep it real.
Okay.
bop. We're gonna give her a bop because I love Missy. How about that?
Hey, okay. And next up, just letting you know, the old school woman, the 80s babies, they might get on YouTube. Not Tonight by Lil' Kim, the Brad Left Eye, and there's so many people on that song, so I'm not gonna name them all.
That's a bop.
Okay. I was gonna say you gotta say it's a bop. The ladies gonna come for you because they love that song. That's that. You play that at a 90s party, it's lit. So you had to pick the right one. So moving on to another lady of hip hop, Foxy Brown, Get Me Home.
Foxy Brown. Everything Foxy says is a bop. So that's Foxy Brown.
Okay. And next up, a little old school, but she had the 90s too. I'm about to say Missy Elliott again. Shout out to Missy Elliott. MC Light, Cold Rocker Party.
Oh, bop.
Okay.
Bop.
You know a little something. You know about that hip hop history, huh? Okay.
Love him.
All right. And then taking it back, I feel like this is everybody's favorite too, unless you're just a hater. Flavor in Your Ear, Craig Mack. You know, here comes a brand new flavor. Yeah.
Say it again.
Here comes a brand new flavor in your ear.
How I go?
You trying to make me sing too much? You trying to...
I ain't gonna lie. I probably heard it. I probably didn't. I just probably don't remember. So we're gonna give it a bop. So it's a bop because once this interview done, I'm gonna go listen to that. That thing might have me dancing all over the house.
Turn up. So moving on. So everybody loved him. I know back then my mama probably loved him too. The ladies loved him. LL Cool J, lounging. Who do you love? Who do you love? Oh, are you sure? I do what I gotta do. Okay. That's it. Yes. And last, but certainly not least, my dog. I feel like he's my dog, even though he don't know me. One day he gonna be like, that's my little sis. Busta Rhymes, put your hands where my eyes can see. Put your hands where my eyes can see.
Yo, you don't even have to go too far with that. Bop. That's a bop.
Okay. That's a bop. You are the first artist to ever say everything I put on my list was a bop. Because I had other artists that was just like, so I'm shocked. I'm like, okay.
They don't know music.
Oh,
Them type of musics and those type of songs is what generated and paved the way for artists now. So that was real music, real hip hop, real R&B and stuff like that back then. So that's box.
Okay, hand clap for that, because artists respect the generations before you. Because if it wasn't for them, you wouldn't be able to do what you got to do. So definitely respect them. Give them their respect. So, this is coming. It was very fun. It was very hype. That's lit. I love that. I love the energy. So coming to, unfortunately, the closing, what last encouraging words do you have to, can't even speak. What, so excited. What last encouraging words do you have for the audience?
Always pursue anything that you put your mind to. Never give up. Never let nobody else's words be discouraging to you. Don't let nobody belittle you. Don't let nobody tell you you can't do something when you got it set in your mind that you can do it, that you will do it, that you will keep going, keep striving, keep stepping, keep that energy. Just keep the ball rolling. Just that momentum that you got. Don't let nobody else break that. Never give up on the ones that you never gave up on or never gave up on you. Always support the ones that support you, no matter what y'all go through, no matter what fallout y'all have, no matter what anything y'all go through. He say, she say, passwords change. I don't care what it is.
Okay.
If you got support and you want to do something or be someone in your life, don't let nobody else dictate who you gonna be and who you're not gonna be. So you just keep going with you. You just be free. Be true to yourself. If you be true to yourself, others will be true to you.
Okay, words of wisdom from Kooly on not 1, not 2, but 3 times.
3 times.
Thank you for coming on the show. And on that note, I will see you on the next episode of Chai Talk Chiville. I hope you had a great time because I had a great time. And remember, if nobody don't love you, I love you. And that's all that matters.